motivated. You've been in the game for a minute, so I'm going to kind of look at you as a mentor, at this point and see what is good, what is bad, what needs to scale up, what needs to be dialed down. I mean, other than that, I want to introduce Bdubbdaartist. Great content, very influential, and I just feel like I'm talking too much, and he's got the mic and the platform, and take it off.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, named Brian Watson, formerly as Bdubbdaartist. Been doing this doing motivation for about 5 years now. Started on TikTok. It all started, going to work as an officer at work for up to 28 hours sometimes. And, I had different people that worked with me, and I would talk to them, and they just tell me like, hey man, you got a nice voice. You ever thought about doing a podcast or going live on TikTok? And I said, actually, no, I was never social media savvy. But after my brother and everybody around me started, going viral on there so easily, and they started encouraging me like, hey, you should get on there and start, talking to the people. That I feel like the people are listening to you, even especially the youth. They will listen to you. They need to hear some of this stuff, especially the people out there, promoting violence. I got a certain image that come with me.
You reach a certain audience, and I said that in the car on the way here.
Yeah.
I am that audience. I come from that background. This is, where I live, and it's not the prettiest, but we're not helpless. We're not hopeless, and we're not dumb.
Facts.
We're actually very capable.
Facts.
And very, very smart, very savvy.
That's right.
I heard you. I'm like, I see what he's doing. He's helping.
Right.
I reached out, and I appreciate it, man. But
absolutely, man.
But yeah, no, that audience is important. I'm trying to reach a similar audience, a recovery audience. I used to drink a lot.
Okay.
Way too much.
Okay.
I won't say I had only bad times. I had a lot of too many good times.
Right.
That turned into bad times.
Okay.
That took over my life, but that's another episode.
Facts.
But it definitely, there's a help that our journey and our experience can give people. So that's what I noticed, because if I would have seen your content 20 years ago, I would have been somewhere else by now.
Right.
I probably would have done I probably wouldn't have been drunk for 20 years.
Wow.
If I would have seen you 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I commend you, and awesome. Good stuff, brother.
Thanks, man. It's an honor, man. It's an honor, for real.
So tell me about, was there a formula that your siblings gave you? Some sort of like, here's a couple breadcrumbs to follow just to set you up? Or I mean...
Nah, everything really came natural to me. They just told me to basically go in there and be myself, and it was going to take me somewhere. And I did that. I just started talking to people.
Be myself. Has that ever been hard for you to do?
Not really. Never really had the urge to fit in, bro. I always wanted to be different.
I love that.
I always wanted to be different.
Okay.
Somebody went this way, I need to go the other way. Because everybody going that way.
Right.
I need to go somewhere where ain't nobody going.
That herd mentality get you in trouble.
The birds who fly alone have the strongest wings. Eagles. So you feel me? The eagles. You feel me? So I want to be an eagle. I don't want to be a regular bird. Right. You know what I mean? So I always been like that naturally. Even when it came to me having kids, never wanted my kids to have names that other people's kids have got. Or if they did have it, it ain't common.
I love it. I mess with that so much. My sister's got a unique name, right?
Yeah.
And she's been influential in my life, but she's always done big things. And I've always said it has something to do with the name that you've been given.
Right. Facts.
Everyone that I've met with a unique name has always
been unique.
Exactly.
Facts. Yeah, they do unique things. They different, man, and they live up to their name. We live up to our names. That's why, I don't want to give my kids names that they not gonna like. Mm-hmm. I think about how they gonna feel when they hear this, when people gotta call them this. It's too many people around here getting nicknames to cover up for their real name, their actual name, because they don't like their name. That's not good. Because you already starting off wrong. You starting off on the wrong foot if you don't even feel good about your name. You need to feel good about yourself in totality.
The reason I asked that question,
right?
I've always had a problem being myself. And I think that ties into my addiction. I've always needed to fit in. I've always felt like the outsider. So it did like insecurity things to me. So not realizing me following that crowd, it took a long time, a lot of punches and a lot of scars to be like, just be yourself.
Right. Absolutely.
And it's when you're yourself, you shine the best.
Right.
Whenever I tried to emulate